Okay, good night. Thanks, guys. And Mark just brought on the north-south trunk. Good evening, Mark. WA7H&H. Hey, thanks a lot, Jack.
Yeah, we're just getting ready to call up the Johnson Space Center, I guess, here. I don't know, Larry, you want to explain what we're doing here first, or you want to get them on the line, on the telephone first? I guess we need to bring up 220. Let me do that here first, too. K7NWS, KF7II. Go ahead, Larry.
Good evening. This is W7KZE from Snow Owl Skill Center. We welcome the Bears' participation in the intertie and allowing us to communicate with Ron Parise, WA4SIR, in space. He'll be over Australia shortly, and we have students from Olivia Park Elementary School that have prepared questions for Ron. So this is W7KZE back to net. How's the audio, incidentally, Mark?
I think it'll be okay, Ron. A little bit loud, and you have some noise in the background, but I guess that's to be expected there. If you're ready, I guess we'll go ahead and call these guys, and I assume Bill's going to answer the phone.
QSL, I'd like to check the level with the student here for a moment. And this student's name, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Crystal Stewart. Hello, Ron. My name is Crystal Stewart. What does it feel like when you float around?
Now, can you give me a reply back?
Well, okay, Larry, that was Crystal Stewart, and her question came through okay. We'll just have to see, how it sounds at the other end of the telephone when we get on with the Space Center.
Okay, let's go for it. This is W7KZE.
Okay, for everyone else listening on the intertie, I guess there's not going to be a lot of time for everyone to talk to this guy, and so they've scheduled these school kids here never have been waiting since last spring to talk to this guy, so we're going to try and get them all on to talk with Ron Parise, WA4SIR, who's on the Columbia as it's orbiting, I guess, over Australia. Anyway, let's give this number a call here. K7NWS, repeater, KF7II. Try it again here. Got to dial the right number.
Reached Jerome teleconferencing. Please stand by and an operator will be with you momentarily.
Well, I don't know, Larry. I don't think we can listen to that for very long.
Space Communications. No, there's probably 100 people here.
Very good talking, Marks. WA4SIR.
You can't hit 20, can you? Why is that, Craig?
Well, you better try covering that up. I don't think it's legal.
That's why we should continue talking and have a conversation. Perhaps, there's no thinking it isn't legal. So, Mark, why don't you and I just chat back and forth until Bill comes on the line?
Hello?
Is that you, Bill?
This is the operator. Can you hear me?
Yes, this is W7KZE in Everett, Washington. Do you copy us?
Yes, sir. Could you give me your call signal phonetically?
Whiskey 7, Kilo Zulu Echo.
Very good, sir. Stand by a moment. I'll place you on line with SARX Control. SARX Control?
Whiskey 7, Kilo Zulu Echo in Everett, Washington.
Hello, SARX Control?
Yes.
Okay, you've got Whiskey 7 Kilo Zulu Echo on line with you.
Whiskey 7, Kilo Zulu Echo. Very good. Good evening. Good evening. Is this you, Bill? This is W7KZE. Are they hearing me? Okay. Very loud. Okay, Larry. Good evening to you, and you have a group. What is the school that you have there? Olivia Park Elementary School. We have 5th and 6th graders ready to talk to Ron, and this is W7KZE Larry. Back to you. Okay, give me the name before the park. I got the park, but give me the rest of it again. Olivia, like Olivia Newton. Olivia, okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Now, Bill, put down a list of people here with these technology. Okay, but put Mark back home. Thanks, man. Hey, I got your
SARX Control?
Yes.
You've been joined by Kilo 7 Quebec November.
Kilo 7, Quebec, November. Does this go along with KF7KY, Jim Yohe? Go ahead. Hello?
Hello, this is KF7KY.
Oh, KF7KY, Jim?
Roger, is this Bill?
Yes.
Hello, Bill. We're talking to you from Sherwood Hopkins Elementary.
Sherwood Hopkins. Okay, that was my next question. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we have a few minutes. That's Sherwood Hopkins Elementary. Is that correct, Jim? Jim Yohe, go ahead.
What was that, Bill? We're trying to work out some difficulties here at the school.
Okay, that's elementary, correct?
Roger.
Roger. Go ahead. Okay, this is SARX Control. I don't know who all
antenna. He had to get up on the roof and straighten things out, but he's back and with us now. Very good. He said he had some high winds out there. I imagine they do get some pretty high winds out there on the Indian Ocean coast of Australia.
Yes, we had high winds here in Adelaide last night too.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Excuse me, Sarx Control?
Yes, go ahead.
I've been joined by Kilo Bravo 6, Whiskey, Yankee uniform.
Okay, Owen Robbins, KB6WYU, Sarx Control, go ahead.
Yes, this is KB6WYU, and we're going to wait and hold here until you call us up.
Okay, very good, Owen. What is the school you represent there?
This is Stowers Elementary. It's STOWERS Elementary, ABC Unified School District, Cerritos, California.
Okay. Stowers Elementary. Give me the town again.
Cerritos, California.
Cerritos, okay. Okay, very good. Let's see. I was going to ask something. Graham, what is Art's last name again?
Stower, Sierra, Tango, Oscar, Whiskey, Alpha, Romeo.
Stower, yeah, I knew it was something like that, and I couldn't put my finger on it. Okay. Well, I wonder if the operator can tell us if we've been joined by the non-interactive lines yet.
No, not yet, sir.
Okay, very good. We'll kind of withhold the pattern a little bit until we get a few more people calling in. We have a minus 10 degree elevation at Gordon Station in Western Australia right now. And one thing I was surprised to find when I was down there, I always thought it was West Australia. When I went down, the official name is Western Australia. Isn't that right, Gordon?
Yes, that's right. And while I've got you, we're a little bit down on your signals, over.
Okay, let's see. I think maybe yours are down a little bit too, so maybe the operator can make a few corrections there.
Excuse me, Sarx Control, you've been joined by the non-interactive side.
Okay, very good. Well, good evening, everyone. I tell him to check the level on this bed. Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Bill Tynan, W3XO. I'm speaking from Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, in an office we call Sarx Control, and it's where we originate all these phone hookups to the far corners of the Earth to contact WA4SIR from the shuttle. The particular orbit the shuttle is in on this mission did not put it over the United States at convenient times to bring Ron to schools across the country. So we enlisted the help of stations in Australia and Brazil. WA4SIR. Go ahead, Larry.
WA4SIR, this is W7KZE. I have a young 5th grader here that has a question for you, Ron.
Hi, Ron. I'm Crystal Stewart. What does it feel like when you float around?
I may have messed that up. Would you repeat the question, please, young lady?
Hi, Ron. I'm Crystal Stewart. What does it feel like when you float around?
W7KZE from WA4SIR. Well, it's a really interesting feeling because one thing that happens is that you lose track of which way is up or down in a room because there really isn't any up or down. You can turn over and stand on the ceiling and it feels just the same as standing on the floor. You can actually get used to it immediately just in a couple seconds. Or you can convince yourself that one of the walls is the floor and stand on that and walk around and you get used to that in just a few seconds. So it's really a strange sensation and it's just a tremendous amount of fun. Go ahead. Okay, Ron, I have another student from a 5th grader here. Hello, Ron.
Hi, Ron. My name is James Hollingsworth. How fast can you go in space?
Over. Over.
WA4SIR, this is SARX Control. Ron, did you hear the question? Over. Okay, could you repeat the second question one more time and then we'll have to go to the next school?
Ron, this is W7KZE. Go ahead.
Hi, Ron. I'm Josie K. How do you sleep with zero gravity?
Over.
I'm sorry we lost communication. We're going to have to go to the next school. First, we've got to get Ron back. Ron, do you copy us? This is SARX Control, over. Okay, we're switching to Adelaide, so VK5HER will be doing the switching. WA4SIR from SARX Control, do you copy through Adelaide?
Oh, yeah, you're loud and clear through Adelaide. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Ron. We're going to have to go to the next school. If we have time, we'll go back to W7KZE. Jim Yohe, KF7KY. Go ahead.
WA4SIR, this is KF7KY. I'm going to put the first student on here from Sherwood Hopkins Elementary School, and we have about 500 people here and quite a number of students that'd like to talk to you. So here's the first student.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Yoshi, and I'm in 5th grade. My question is, how do you sleep in the little bunk? Over.
How do you sleep there, Ron? Over?
Again, Bill, you broke up there.
She wants to know, how do you sleep up there? Over?
Okay, we have some little bunks, and as a matter of fact, it's kind of crowded on the mid deck now, so I'm actually in here to about the latitude of Rio de Janeiro in the south, and we just keep going back up and down between the...
Okay, very good. Owen Robbins, do you have another student with a question real quick?
My question is,
What is it like to be up?
It is happy to be up here. We just have a great time. You know, I always yell at my kids for playing with their food, but in fact, we've been playing with our food every day. It's just great fun to let the food float around the cabin and go chase after it and grab it with your mouth and make balls of juice float around and grab those with your mouth or bump into other balls of juice, and it's fun, tremendous looking out the window. The view of the earth is just awesome when you look out there. There's just no way to describe it. So it's just a really tremendous and wonderful experience to be up here. And zero gravity is just great. You know how when a room is crowded and you want to get to the other side, it's kind of hard to get there because you have to push past all the people. One space, you just sort of float up and go across the ceiling until you get to the other side. You don't have to worry about them being in the way. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to be going LOS in just a moment. Larry Lucci, do you have one more question up there?
Now, Ron, I have another student, fifth grader, that would like to ask you a question. Get close. Hi, Ron.
hi Ron, I'm Jasmine Gomez. How do you exercise?
Does radiation affect the shuttle in any way?
Does radiation affect the shuttle, Ron? Go ahead.
No, the radiation levels at the height of a shuttle orbit are fairly low. We really don't have to worry about that. We're at 190 miles, but the real radiation belts are up at 14 or 1500 miles, that's where it's really strong. So we really don't have to worry.
Okay, we've just gone LOS according to our computer readout, and that's exactly at the time that it happened. So I must commend VK5AGR for being able to receive the signals from the shuttle right down to the horizon. That's better than we've been doing in many of these cases. So again, thank you, Graham, for your help there. And I think we had a very successful bridge tonight. This is the last series on STS-35. The current plan is for the shuttle to return to Earth tomorrow evening at Edwards Air Force Base in California to land at approximately, I believe it's 9:54, I believe, Pacific time. Tomorrow evening, there is some possibility that the mission may get extended, but right now that's what they're looking at. Okay, I think before we close the bridge, it would be a good idea for us to go back to the schools and find out how they received the transmissions and get what kind of a mood is in. Did everybody enjoy it? Are they excited? We have been here. So first I'll go back to Larry Lucci at Olivia Park Elementary School. set this up and made it possible. That company is just their performance has been exemplary in these contacts here. Okay, we're going to go around to the two Australian stations and see how it went, and let them give their 73s to everybody on the line too. First, Gordon, out there in Western Australia, you can maybe you'd like to tell us a little bit about your location and how far can you see the Indian Ocean from where you are, and sorry to hear about your high winds and the antenna damage, but you seem to have gotten it fixed, Gordon. So VK6IU, this is SARX Control. Go ahead.
Yes, this is VK6IU, and a very good day to everybody. It's been a great thrill to us. I'm also very grateful to my wife Jean, who's sitting on the right-hand side, for learning switching very quickly indeed. She's done a marvelous job. And I can't see the Indian Ocean from my shack. It's about 2 degrees below my horizon, but it gives us an ample view the other way, which carries us across to Graham. And maybe we'll look at another station which really does see right out to sea another time, but that's something we'll discuss with Graham on another occasion. It's been a pleasure to be part of it, and thank you all.
Okay, well, thank you, Gordon, and thank you, Gene, for helping out there too. And sometime I hope to meet you all. We met Graham back in February when we were down your way, and didn't get out that far west, but maybe next time. Who knows? And Graham, would you like to say a few words? Graham, there in Adelaide, VK5HER. Go ahead.
Yes, VK5HER. Thanks, Bill, and